Alright, so we can go for a Ford GT05 or we can go for a super wheel spin. Let's try for that Ford GT05. High rollers cars, so let's see, and they're at S1900 spec. So we actually... There's the Untitled Design Zeruno 2018, so we actually could wait and unlock that. Let me see if we own anything. There we go. We have one high roller car, which is that awesome Porsche, which I really like. So let's go ahead and use that. We're going to bring it up to S900 spec here. Let's go back to the Horizon Festival. We'll get in our Porsche. We're going to upgrade it, and we're going to do that challenge. Now for this one, I think we are going to want to probably go handling spec. The only conversion we have is to go to all-wheel drive. I don't want to do that. Probably not going to want to worry about the aero, although this doesn't affect... It's going to affect my straight line speed. It makes the handling better. It doesn't affect my performance index at all, so I will do the different wing. For tires, I want to take a look at the challenge and see what we're doing. If we're doing dry road races, we're going to want to go with racing slicks. If we're going to be anything off-road, then we'll want something else, and it's going to change where we want to go with this build. So it's always important to see what you're up against. Looks like it is... Let's see. Seasonal objective, win the seasonal championship. Yeah, I think we're good on just going with... We're going to go with racing slicks. With slick tires. And just go for full racing spec on this deal. I'm actually going to go with the Horizon semi-slick tires for a couple of reasons. One is it gives us a little more headroom on the index. And two is I really like how the Forza Horizon lettering looks on those. Going to go with fatter rear tires. We're going to leave the front tires alone. Going to go with a sport rim. That looks sick. Yeah, we want something multi-spoke on these guys. Oh, those look really good, those OZs. We can drop a little bit of curb weight here. Those look nice. And we're gonna paint them black as well, so that'll look even better. Ooh, those actually look really good. What do you guys think? A or B? Anyone have an opinion? My mic is my mic still making the weird sound? Can you let me know if that fixed it? Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Always staying on top of me and helping me out with that stuff. It is very much appreciated. Apologies for that. Thank you for sticking with me through the technical difficulties. I'm still getting into a rhythm with monitoring chat while I'm doing Forza. I'm monitoring it on my phone as opposed to having it up on screen like I do when I'm doing iRacing. So thank you guys. So what do you guys think on rims? Option 1 or option 2, or actually option 3. So we got 1, 2, 3. I kind of like 2 personally. If you guys like 1 or 3 better, let me know, but I think I'm going to go with 2 here. That looks really good. We are going to go with a little bit bigger rim. We're going to widen out the tracking. Okay. Definitely want to go with a better clutch. Race transmission. I think we might want a 7-speed in this guy. Just to have a little more gearing flexibility. Race drive line. Should be able to get a race diff in there. Okay. Springs and dampers. We want to, I guess, leave it as stock. I don't want to go drift. Can't afford the weight reduction. Let's see. I don't think that the intake is the most important thing to go with. We can't afford the cams. We're gonna go with that exhaust though. Go with the better flywheel. Can't afford the turbo. There we go. So we're spec'd out right at the top of S1900. You guys wanted to go with 1 on the wheels, it looks like. And then someone else sped the wedge sports, so let me see. So we had a vote for the wedge sports, which is what I went with. And we also had a vote for the Volk. So I'm going to use my authority as the tiebreaker and stick with those. Both look really good, though. Let's go into custom tuning real quick. Tire pressures. We're going to want to go a little bit softer, I think. Gearing. Oh, boy. Let's see. One thing I've found for sure is that I often like running out first gear a bit longer. It just makes starts easier. So I'm going to do that and then stretch these other gears accordingly. Which may make our 7th gear a little bit useless, but let's try applying that and see how it goes. What else do I want to do in custom tuning before we actually get in? We got camber, toe, not going to touch that. Anti-roll bar. I'm going to leave this alone. I want to see what the handling characteristics of the car are, and we might tweak from there. Painting the car. Take a look at the manufacturer paints real quick. Man, that silver... I was thinking about just leaving it silver. We'll see. That, however, looks really sick. Just going with, like, the straight-up pearlescent look. I kind of like that. Ooh. Polished steel. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? That's very bling. That's what we're going with. You've been enjoying Farming Sim 2022? Nice. I'm a big fan of gaming in general, so any game that you're having fun with, I am very much in favor of that. So yeah, let's go see if this thing can tackle the challenge. Oh, look at that. We get 25,000 credits back for owning the car. Fast travel right to it.
You have arrived at your destination.
High rollers, no expense spared. Dry. It's gonna be road racing. Looks like we actually did have another car that fit into it because I've got that Shelby. I did buy the upgrade for the Lux Edition car pass, so they give you one free car, and I just went ahead and spent that on the most expensive car in the game. We're gonna go Cockpit View since we're going to be road racing and it's in a precision driving machine, so I find the Cockpit View helps when I do that. I like the third-person view for more rally-style racing. Like when we get on the roads in tight confines and stuff where reaction time's really going to matter, I find that Cockpit View helps. Looks like we have ended up with a pretty good spec. The upgrades that we put into handling are really helping us versus our competition on those slower speed corners. And we've still got plenty of power to take them on, but like, you know, these high-end cars start out with a ton of power. Generally speaking, if you can go get some handling upgrades, you'll be able to make much better use of the power that you have. Is that a McLaren F1? I believe it is. This Porsche 911 GT1, by the way, one of my favorite cars growing up as a kid. This was definitely a poster on the wall car for me growing up. I just always liked Porsches for whatever reason. I've always been kind of my favorite in the high-end sports cars. You know, I really like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and everything. You know, all of them are pretty sweet, but I've just had an affinity for Porsches. So when I was a kid, this was like, you know, the elite Porsche of the time. So yeah, pretty cool to have it and be using it. Forza here. Since we've got a good lead, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the third person view so that we can show it off. Show off some of the reflections that are playing on the car. I believe I'm playing in the quality mode over performance mode, so it should have the ray tracing going on the car as well. I have the Agera RS, the Koenigsegg. That's what I got with my Forza-thon points out of the shop last week. That's a sweet car. I think I used it to hit a speed camera challenge or something. Or no, I did that because there was a jump challenge yesterday where you had to jump 1,000 feet, and I hit the drag strip danger sign and went over 2,000 feet in it. So yeah, definitely a good car. All right, on to the next race in the championship here. The car does look nice. Oh, and I wanted to check actually real quick. Am I running in quality? I am in quality mode. So yeah, ray tracing should be on with this thing. We're going to get a quick photo of the grid for this one, just to make sure that we capture any cars that we haven't taken a picture of yet. And hopefully they hotfix that challenge. That's really frustrating that Porsche 911 challenge, because we already had it photographed. I'll check on the forums later today and see if they're saying anything about a hotfix for that, or if they're aware of the issue. There we go, the whole grid. You got the Lamborghini Centenario, Porsche 911 GT1. That's my car actually, so I should go get a better close-up photo of that. The McLaren F1 GT 1997, the Mercedes-Benz AMG CLK JTR, the McLaren F1 1993, and the Idle Designs Aruno. So all of those, just working towards those accolade points. And I would like to get a picture of my Porsche right here, looking fine. And we just got a few more included in there. So yeah, just, you know, as you go through, taking pictures of the grid is a nice, easy way to work on those photo challenges. Let's do it, call it PGT1. Save and share. All right. Back to the race. That was really sloppy going through that checkpoint there. Ruin cockpit until we get the lead. Falling all the way to the back on this one. Up to 9th. Circuit it seems like it's a little bit more speed oriented rather than handling, but yeah, the handling's helping me get out of the corners. The straights aren't quite long enough for them really to wring out all of that advantage on the top speed, so the thing that's hurting me the most is my inability to drive properly right now. I feel like I'm letting the car down rather than the other way around. So we're in 7th. Might have to retry this race. We're going to need a sensational last lap if we're going to get this on the first try. I feel like the car's maybe a little bit too tight. It maybe use a little bit of an adjustment to loosen it up. Although I don't know that I want to mess with it too much because it actually is pretty well planted. I just feel like I'm washing out in the corners. That's costing me. 5th place. We're going to retry that. I did not drive well, especially at the beginning of the race. So we will restart. And go into the tuning. I'm going to lower the front tire pressure a bit. Gearing alone. Soften the front anti-roll a little bit and stiffen the rear. And let's try that. That ought to give me a little bit. I think that that'll help with just this one a little bit. Shifted there. That was not good. That was just a sloppy and awkward section through that corner. Running into my competitors and the wall. Is that the idle design that I just passed there? Not giving up to the spot easy at all. There we go. I think we're cleanly in front of him now. Focus on 4th and 3rd. Front 2 are way out there. Now that we're through, they're looking getting closer as well. My advantage really is on the handling sections. They seem to have a little bit of an advantage on me on top speed, but as long as I actually hit my braking points, which I really have no excuse for missing them since I have the braking assist line on. I'm definitely quicker than them through the corners. Slowed down too much there. Second place. Should be able to catch the leader here, no problem. I think, I hope. I'm talking myself into it. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to make the pass or not. But I'm thinking positive thoughts here. I think I'm going to continue it with that second place finish and hope that I'm going to be in good shape points-wise. So we're going to continue. I have a 2-point lead over Rasic in the Lambo Centario. So I just need to win the final race and we're good for this championship. $4,600 credits. Another fast travel. Not a great start. Probably need to be a little bit more judicious on the throttle at the start of these races. As powerful as this car is, you can't just mash the gas and get off the line properly. But good series of corners right there. It got us through the first set of cars in the pack. Missed that corner, which is unfortunate because if we had made it, we'd be right on top of fifth. Good. Being in the top three at the end of lap 1. Absolutely better. Love those S sections like that. That's a nice, clean section. It's really good to drive from stuff like that. There we go. Fifth. I think I was hard on the brakes for that there. Ran into them. Fourth. Not the best racecraft on my part. We're in fourth at the end of lap 1. And the top three are nicely in sight. We definitely are enjoying the handling advantage. The upgrades that we chose over the rest of the pack. It's just that middle track in this series, I think, is really more of a top speed spec, but for the other two, handling has really been more important. We do need to beat Rasic though in that Lambo in order to win the championship. We have to get first. Second won't do it because he's only 2 points behind us in the points. go ahead and take that second place finish in the last race. Final lap here. We're going to have to make our move. So I'm going to try to cut inside. Instead, I just ran right into him. Battling. Yep, we're gonna have to restart this guy. Man, I've just messed up that last lap entirely. That was rough. Let's try that again. Once again, not a great start from there. Much better going through this series of corners, though. Clear through, already up to 5th. Fourth. Destroying this beautiful Porsche by hitting too many walls. Oh gosh, come on, John. It's embarrassing. Through the downhill slalom section. Not bad there. There we go. Hit that chicane properly that time. 4th at the end of lap 1. Second right here. I hate how much I'm hitting the walls. I'd really like to try to drive cleaner than this, but we are eyes forward on the goal, which is to get first in the race. Chicane just right again. Bump, bump. Out of my way, dude. I need your points. And we're through. Switch to the third-person camera now. We have lost our rear wing. We have lost our left side mirror. We've done horrible things to this car. Absolute sacrilege to be doing this to such a beautiful and historic automotive museum piece, really. But there we go. It may be ugly, but it's won us the race and the series. For our efforts, 5 more seasonal points. And the Ford GT 05. Plus we get to do our funny victory dance there. 2005 Ford GT is unlocked. We got a wheel spin, so let's go ahead and use that. About to 1,000 credits. Just short of the million. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at our new Ford GT. Get a picture of that. We have both the 2017 and the 2005 unlocked now. It's only an A785 in stock specs, so there's some good headroom there to turn this into probably a really good S1 car, I would say. It's really slick too. Probably be a good speed trap car. Try to bring it through that speed trap again. Not that I'm really worried about hitting it. But yeah, even in stock spec, I really like the way that this car handles. It's quite good. It would actually be a pretty good car to take on the A800. Just a couple upgrades and keep it in A would probably make it a really good car. Go ahead and get a photo of it.